you're deciding to visit Ghana. So, Mary.
Okay, thank you. Subconsciously, when you hear of Africa, what comes to your mind? Typically, it's poverty, hunger, disease, sicknesses, dying, and all kind of negative pictures come to your mind. Though you have never been here, you have never seen people die in that way, you so much believe because of the pictures. And all those pictures were given or were shown to us by people who don't like us, who don't want us to be who we are. So obviously, they will not carry any positive image. But they form images on our minds, and we also believe it. So when you decide to visit Africa, the first thing you have to know or you have to do is to try to decode those images, to delete them from your mind. Try not to believe those pictures. It may take some time because the program is run for so long a time through the school, through the media, the church, and everything you see, you have seen all about Africa has been that negative picture. So you may need some time to delete them. How do you do that? By watching positive videos about Africa, listening to people who are so positive, who like Africa. And then you can start from there. It takes some time though, but make an effort that you are going to see Africa from a different angle from what you have been fed with. So that's what I can say.
Okay, fantastic.
I mean, as a first point.
Oh, all right, that's fine. That's a good point. You should also know, one thing I've seen, whether it's Nigerians or Ghanaians who may have even moved or relocated, those who are able to weather through the so-called problems in Africa, because I don't know where in the world that there are no problems, are people who have been able to identify themselves. You know, as an African, as a black person born into this world, you are born into a hegemony. You know, our psychology and philosophy of life, mainly, especially if you have gone through church kind of training or school, or maybe even media, watch movies. Much of it is just one-sided, which is European. You know, so that is the way most of us interpret, and the standards that we even set for ourselves largely, until you get another form of education which is African-centered. When you come to Ghana, even if you have been here before, even if you were born here and you have lived somewhere for years and you come, your mind automatically goes to the negatives. Why? Because that's what the Africa has